Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to Cam Carter Adventures. I'm currently walking up from Bergen Creek towards Sewer Road, just on the eastern side of Sanford. And I've got a hot tip that there's a couple of old abandoned gold mines that are on this side of the Ironbark Trails. Well, you might have seen in some of my previous videos where I found a whole bunch of old abandoned mines at Ferny Grove, which is on the southern side of Sanford Road, but these are the first ones that I've come across on the northern side here towards Ferny Hills. Now if I look at some of the aerial imagery back from the 1950s, you'll notice that this area here really hasn't changed much, including these trails here, which a lot of them existed 70 years ago. I'm not sure whether you can make that out, but that's the Sanford wastewater pressure main, and that's the reason why this is called Sewer Road. But I'm coming up now to the Three Ways intersection, and my first excavation's not far on the right hand side. Well, disappointingly, this first excavation seems to be part of the mountain bike trail. I mean, possibly this could have been part of an old mine working. It's very much got the look to it. I definitely can't see any quartz here. So I'll say that this one's inconclusive. I'm actually really fortunate that they've done a control burn recently and got rid of a lot of this undergrowth. Okay, there's a scrub turkey over there. I'm going to follow him around. I think my next excavation is just over here. So I'm stuck in a lantana field at the moment. I forgot my gloves. This is my sort of local backyard, and I didn't really get prepared for a long walk today. I haven't even bought a snake bite kit, which is good. Well, disappointingly, I think this is a complete failure, so this video will never see the light of day. But I'll continue on, just in case something amazing happens. I think this is the area right here where I suspected the workings might have been. But yeah, it's just way too steep. There's no way they'd be mine workings. Possibly it's up there. I think I'm just walking around in circles. This is a waste of time. Time to call it a day. Well, I'm back everyone. Obviously it's not on the same day. I've had a change of clothes. Last week I had a little bit of a Joe Biden moment and I led you all up the garden path quite literally. You see, the trail that I thought I was on wasn't the trail I was meant to be on. Trail I'm looking for, which is called the BG5, that one, which I was meant to be on, I wasn't on. Alright, geez, I never realised this. This is pretty cool. This is in Ironbark Trails, and we're actually not far off the main trail, and not sure too many people realise that this is even here. So that's a really good excavation there. There's a fair bit of mullock here. They've pulled out some of this. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure that T-Rox would be able to tell me what that is. And coming down here, this is the second mine pit. They've pulled the mullock heap down the hill here. It's quite a nice little one there. It's around about 8 feet deep, I suppose. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of weird. These are a lot more different. So these are a lot more different than the mines that I've been finding on the other side of Ferny Grove and the ones that I found at Bunyaville, because there's not a lot of quartz around here. This is quite a nice one. Got some trees growing out of it. We'll walk up the face of it past the mullock heap, because there's a pretty good mullock heap on this one. We're walking up sort of through here. Now, I can only imagine that they were hunting for gold here I don't know what else it could be. Why? I don't think there'd be, I can't understand whether there'd be anything else that they'd be mining for here, but there's certainly two really good, I beg your pardon, there's actually 4 really good diggings here. So that's the kind of rock that they're digging out of here. I believe that is actually quartz, and perhaps the black on it is just some weird something growing on it. The black on it, I think, is just bushfire damage. I mean, I know that thousands of people come up to Ironbark Trails every year, and the trail is only about 20 yards over there, and I'm pretty sure most of them, or almost all of them, wouldn't know that there were mine diggings here. Looks like there's a couple of smaller excavations just a little bit further down the hill here that have showed up on the good old-fashioned LiDAR. Of course, the big prize whenever you're exploring these old historical sites is to find some kind of man-made evidence, even things like a cut tree or a piece of barbed wire, just to prove that humans were actually here and it's not just some kind of random, you know, hole in the ground. I don't believe there's anything worth looking at. There's one more that I've got to look at over the western side of the IBG break, which is quite a pronounced pit. That one there is definitely a mine pit. You can see the mullock heap that they've thrown up around there, and it's probably about 10 foot long. You can see they've actually cut into the wall there, which is a pretty good cutting. I actually think this one's probably one of the best ones I've seen where the actual wall is still reasonably exposed and hasn't weathered too much. So next time you're up here at Ironbark Trail, you should come down and have a look and bring a shovel. You might be a millionaire. Well, as I climb up here out of the chasm of doom, just wanted to say that if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And as usual, stay safe and have a great day.